Good day, everyone. This is a demo of Book2Act, the direct online appointment setting and calendar sharing service for ACT users. Book2Act is the only online appointment setting program for ACT users, and it utilizes the ACT Web API. So it is strictly for current ACT subscribers that have access to the Web API. So the first thing, I want to just show you the website, book2act.com. You can go through, read the materials. Here's the feature list over here. It is an excellent value at $5 per month per user, billed annually at $60. One of the best values, if not the least expensive service of its kind. And then you've got system requirements. So an ACT Current subscription, security role of standard or higher with Web API permission. So anyone that is a premium user on subscription, that user has to be assigned Web API permissions, which is available for standard or higher. ACT Premium Cloud with a Web API URL or locally installed ACT Connect link, Book2Act subscription, and at the time, the latest version of the Web API, which is version 1.0.409. Okay, so let's get into it. So if you want to create a trial account, every new user gets a trial account of 2 weeks. You simply click on that on our screen, and then you fill it out, and you're ready to go. Okay, let's go back to the screen, and I'll log into mine. So this is the login screen, forget password if need be, and then you click on. Okay, so the first thing you're going to see is a confirmation of when your subscription is good to. And you click on your Web API settings. Okay, it's going to show you, you have to put in what your Web API address is, the name of your database, your ACT username, not your Book2Act username, and your login. It has to obviously log into the database. And then the calendar settings. Let's wait a moment while it accesses the calendar. Okay, so here is your unique URL at the top. So this will get assigned to you when you set up an account, and obviously you will embed this in links within your signature, social media, any conspicuous place in the digital presence that you manage. URL, the full name, just the friendly name that you want to be displayed for calendar information, and then the primary email address. The reason that we asked to put this here is so that at the end of the process, when someone books an appointment with you, they are prompted to be sent an Outlook invitation, and in order for it to connect the right contact, you want to make sure that your email address is listed as one of the invitees. Okay, so the calendar settings are fairly standard. So for me, I just put 9 to 5. I indicate the time zone, for which in Toronto is Eastern Standard Time, and then I indicate the activity type. Now, depending on what industry you're in, this is going to make this will determine what kind of activity type. For me, because we're in software and support, I put in call because I'm not obviously going to have people, sending me on physical meetings around the city. So I just indicate that the default activity type will be call. For the availability settings, I can indicate the days of the week that I'm available. I can also allow meetings to be scheduled for the current date. Now, the only thing I will point out here is that if you check this, it will display times. So if someone checks your calendar, and it's currently in the afternoon, it will display the availability times earlier in the day, even though those have elapsed. And secondarily, even though you're emailed a notification, sometimes it's kind of rushed to have someone book an appointment with you with maybe 30 minutes notice. Okay, so just be mindful of that if you are going to enable this. And then the blacklist days is really handy, where you can actually set days that are either statutory holidays or days that you're going to be on vacation, or days that you just know that you won't be available to this. Now you can set them as recurring activities like Christmas or Boxing Day or January 1st, okay, or in Canada, July 1st, United States, July 4th, or you may want to set up other one-offs because certain things like Easter and other such days are, fall on a different numeric day each year. Okay. Next in the settings is the default meeting duration. I've set 45 minutes. You can set it for whatever suits your needs. Buffer time. What this does is the buffer time will mean if there is an existing meeting at, like, say 1 o'clock, the next available time slot will indicate as 1:15. It won't book an appointment at 1 o'clock, so appointments butt up against each other. So this is what the buffer means. It does not mean that if you schedule 45 minutes and then a 15-minute buffer that you're going to have a full day listed as availability on an hour-by-hour basis, because 45 plus 15 equals 60. Okay, so just to understand how the buffer works. The allowed number of months in the future, this was something that we got great user feedback where people were concerned that if you did not put this, there may be people that book so far in advance that you haven't had the opportunity to schedule personal vacations or other things that come up. So you want to make sure that you've got the opportunity to say, okay, I don't want to book anything more than 3 or 6 months in advance because I don't know what events may come up that affect my availability. So this kind of gives it, a smaller window, a more practical window. Okay, the activity alarm enabled, this gets passed through to your ACT calendar and the activity that's created will have the alarm characteristics that are set here. So I'm going to say set an alarm, and the alarm duration will be 5 minutes in advance, and the location will indicate as phone. The reason we put in location is for the continuity of the Outlook invitation, because often that workflow will get paused if there isn't a location information. And then you can have closing text. Thanks for booking a meeting with me using Book to Act, and then you can brand the page that your customers will see with your own corporate logo. Okay, so let's see what this looks like. So on average, it will take about 5 seconds to display the calendar. Okay, and then as you advance through the week, it's pretty much instant. Okay. So as you can see, there's specific time blocks displaying your availability. Okay, and then if you select them, so let's say that on Friday, I'm going to set one with my, just say daily walk. No details. Okay, and then I will click create appointment. Okay, now at this point, the appointment is created successfully, and it will prompt you to be sent an Outlook invitation for the same time. Okay. And now you're going to see this as an appointment. Okay. Now, what's nice is that you will also get a meeting notification directly to you, so you're notified instantly when an appointment is set on your online calendar. So it will show the details, it will show the user, it will show all that you need to know, plus any additional details that are put in there. Now let's see how that looks in my calendar. Okay, so this is for Friday. Hit refresh, and now you can see the appointment show up. Okay, so that's how fast it is. It's actually instantaneous, and your calendar, your alerts, everything is updated instantly through the web API. And that is it. This process is really seamless. What we like about with the notifications and the Outlook invitation is both the subscriber and the customer are getting notified. It's going into both their respective calendars. And then if for any reason the customer needs to cancel the appointment, they can simply delete the appointment or cancel it, and then you will get an Outlook notification of that canceled meeting and then adjust it accordingly in your calendar. Okay, that is it for this demo. I hope that this is useful. This has been a demo of Book to Act, available for $60 per user per year, and available through Keystroke. Thank you very much.